guys, so I'm going to make some stir fry, I guess Thai stir fry today. We're going to be leaving in a couple hours, 3 hours for the 20th annual Thanksgiving potluck deal, so just a small lunch. Basically we've got a bowl full of, got some celery, some garlic, a bell pepper, a few jalapenos, and an onion. So I'm going to go ahead, fire this up. Probably should have had that turned on first, but it only needs a few seconds to heat up. And I've already got my rice cooked here, so it's ready to go. And I guess while this is heating up, in our sauce, we're using some soy sauce, coconut milk, use a little bit of this rice wine. It's kind of like a vinegar. Some curry powder, and optionally, but not for me, this is a mandatory thing for me, is some ground Thai chili peppers. They're a little hotter than like the ones that you put on pizza, like these kind, but they're a little tastier too, I think. So this should be ready. Oh, and then also we have some cabbage and broccoli, and that I'll put in afterwards so it doesn't get all mushy. So this is definitely hot enough. Oh, where are you? This is why you should always be prepared before you start. Where did it go? Oh, it's in the wrong drawer. There we go. Ah, my bamboo spatula. So, throw this in here. Oh, and I did have a little bit of peanut oil in the bottom of this, about a half a tablespoon of peanut oil. I've used coconut oil before too. Either one works fine. I'm just using the peanut oil because we had just a little bit of it left, and we use the coconut oil for other things. And so, all right, we'll let this cook for a bit, and then what I'm going to do. There's no real measurement to this. I pretty much just throw it together. About a cup of coconut milk. Check it on the side here. Yeah, close enough. A little bit more in there. And we'll do just a little bit of soy sauce, probably about a tablespoon of soy sauce. And again, I'm not measuring it right off. You can dump in whatever you like. It's not, the amounts aren't that sensitive. This stuff I just use a little bit, probably about 1 or 2 teaspoons of it. And then, I'm going to grab a spoon so I can mix this stuff up. We'll use curry powder. This is Indian curry powder, but I don't know, I think it tastes just like the Thai stuff. So, I will grab about a tablespoon of that. And actually, this stuff here I usually just sprinkle in with right on the veggies. So probably a couple teaspoons of this chili powder, not powder, ground chili. It says grounded. So chili hottest, grounded. It's made by Asian chef. No. So, we'll give this a quick stir. You'll notice the temperature is up pretty high, and you don't have to stir it too often. The other cool thing about putting the chili pepper into the wok while you're frying it is that it seasons the air for you, so people can cough and sneeze. So, it's become part of the deal. So, stir this up. curry powder doesn't always stir in the nicest with the coconut milk, but that's okay. It gets in there good enough. And then the other thing I do like, got some of this organic sugar from Costco. I usually throw a little bit in there, a couple 3 tablespoons of it. Stir that in. And I think we're far enough along now. Throw our broccoli and cabbage. And then as the pan gets a little more full, yep, there's the pepper. You have to be a little careful to keep everything in the pan. Then I'm going to get my cool little stir fry plate here. This is a plate we always use for stir fries. Okay, now we're going to throw the base of our sauce in here. And then we will take some cornstarch. About 2 tablespoons of cornstarch here. And about a cup of water, maybe a little less. You just kind of throw it in there. It's not, again, this whole thing not terribly sensitive to getting everything just right. If you put a little too much water, you'll end up with a thinner sauce. If you don't have enough water, it'll be a little thicker. You can always throw a little bit more water or some more coconut milk in later. So I usually let this go for a few minutes just to soften up the cabbage and broccoli. Actually, what I'm going to do today, I have just a little bit left of this, so I'm going to throw most of the rest of that in there. So my sauce will end up being a little bit thinner, but a little more coconutty, which is really good. I was just looking at how much veggies I had in here, and that sauce wasn't going to be enough to give you a lot of extra sauce. We like sauce, so. Oh. While that's cooking here for a bit, want to make sure you stir the cornstarch right before you throw it in, so that you don't have like a bunch laying at the bottom of the cup. And basically what I'm waiting for right now is for this the coconut milk and stuff to come up to a boil. So when I throw that stuff in, it'll thicken good. See? Okay, so it's definitely hot enough now. The coconut milk is starting to bubble. So I'm going to go ahead, just throw this stuff in there. You don't have to worry about getting it in there slow or anything like that. Just dump it in. It'll stir in plenty before it actually starts thickening. And then it'll take about 2 minutes. After we add that in, for it to be thickened all the way up. While that's doing its thing, I'm going to Alright, so we've got these plates, or our I don't know what it's called. Oh, you know what? This isn't going to work. I was going to So, what I'm going to do is take this little salsa ball and put my rice into it. Let's see here. Take a big spoon. Just kind of cram the rice into here. Down. There. So my rice is in here. Take a plate. Ta-da! End up with a nice little thing on top. So now I just need to do it with the other 4, or the 3. 4 plates total. And it's just straight jasmine rice, nothing special. 2 cups of water, well, actually 4 cups of water, 2 cups of rice. They usually do just a little bit extra, maybe like 2 1/8 cups of water per cup of rice. keeps it a little bit stickier, otherwise it comes out dry. So there's our last one. And there we go. Then let's put it in here. Screw this around a little bit. Yeah, our sauce thickened up nicely. Out on the plate. Gotta get the spoon in the right place, otherwise it'll not be in a good place. I was talking about making a small batch. Looks like I made a pretty big batch anyway. Barely fits on my plate. There we go. So, there's our Thai stir fry. I'm going to put this on the table. You know what we really need? It's like one of those little sci-fi pod type cameras that just kind of floats around and follows you. That'd be really cool. So, we've got some of this. The label kind of peeled off. It's Carnival brand chili oil and sriracha. Yay! And then we do it right. Chopsticks. All right. So my camera decided that its 20 minutes was up and it cut out the video at the end there, but this is what our meal looks like. Normally I don't bother with the rice, I just slap it out on the plate, but this time I decided I'd make it look decent. So I'm going to zoom in just a little bit on that. So that's what our stir fry looks like. And the rice and our chopsticks. So I'll let you guys go and we're gonna eat. Bye.